So hi everybody and welcome back to C++ tutorials for absolute beginners. This video 288, and in this video I want to apologize for my last video because I told you something wrong. In my last video I said this one is an expression, and that's wrong. It is actually called in C++ a declaration statement, like this one here, because they distinguish an expression and a declaration. Because declaration is introducing a new variable to the compiler, so they say we call this kind of constructs declaration statements. And when you are using now this variable like here, which is declared, and for example with an operand, and you are manipulating like so, then it is an expression. Sorry for that, and because I made this mistake, perhaps we should also learn a little bit more about statements. And the good thing is we already know statements because we already worked a lot with statements. For example, we have here the selection statements, is a if, and then we have iteration statements, this while do loop. And the reason why we need this one is just when we go back and make not the mistake which I made and call this one an expression, which is not an expression. But important here later is that we also understand when we distinguish this one how we can use it. That's the real reason why we need to learn all this kind of stuff. And what I mean with how we can use it, because normally we know how to use it, but look the second line here. Here I use this n in a function call, and then I call it with the value n, and then what is that? We will try to identify it, and the point is we start not here, we start normally here, and we go back and check this one, and then you can see, okay, this is a declaration of an n, but wait, which value category is that? It is still a declaration, but it has still a type and a value category, which is like an expression. And what is that? That was an L. And what I'm doing now, I put it here in a new expression because a function call is considered as an expression, which we will learn here. For example, expressions here in this operator, here in the section other, here it says function call. Careful, the function call is considered as an expression, not the function itself. So here I call indeed a function which is called move. I use the n value, and this is converting it to an r value. And how this works, all this kind of stuff you can see. Before we can talk about l value, r value itself, we have to understand what is the construct here itself. Is this now, what is this now itself? Is this now an expression? Is this now an assignment, declaration? What is that? Yes, and that's why my idea is, because we are beginners and we have still not talked about this one. Here we go through the statements here and compare it to the expression section here. So it's a lot of theory. Go through the two sides. I will go with you here through too. We watch here this example step by step, so that we get it. At least we watch here this example so that we understand these examples. The same we do here with this too. We watch here these examples, that we do it one time, and then we know it. After we know it, we can distinguish this, and then we will talk about x values, l values, because then we will talk about something like this one and all this kind of stuff. Sorry for this wrong thing. And with that, I stop this video. I hope you will read this one through. It's not difficult, but it's a little bit work. And if you have any questions, like all time, write in the comment section. See you next video. Bye, good luck, and like all time, never give up and have fun.